Bitch!
Daniel, stop, bruh. What is up, guys? It's your girl Naja and I'm back with another video. So before we even start, it is hot as fuck in Florida right now, so I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm not about to sweat off makeup in my own fucking house. So yeah, this is gonna be another story time, and Pisces is gonna be in the story time because you guys fucking suck, because you guys always want me to tell stories with fucking Pisces in it. But I'm gonna be a real one and admit that most of the fuckery in my life has happened when she's been president. So I'm just gonna keep it real. Urban is cutting off my fucking circulation. So I'm just gonna get right into it. As you can see from the title, this really happened to me. This is not clickbait. I do not clickbait. If you're new here, sorry, I don't make up stories. If I say like, or whatever a lot, it's just because I'm recollecting things from my head. So yeah, so let's just hop right into it. So if you guys remember Squeak from the first party ever story time, she is in this story. If you have not seen it, you should go ahead and watch it. It is a 2-part video. So yeah, go watch it, get caught up on these people so you know who I'm talking about. At this point in my life, I think I was around like 17. My mom worked nights. So mom, if you're watching this, which I'm pretty sure she's not, because my mom really respects my privacy, like, so I'm pretty sure she isn't. But if you are, yes, this happened. So my mom used to work nights, and I would sneak out at night because she wasn't there. So like I would sneak out, and then I would come back home at like 5 in the morning, or I wouldn't come home at all. So this was one of these nights. So I had snuck out. Pisces and Squeak had hit me up, and they're like, hey, you know, let's hang out, whatever. The usual. Squeak had picked me up from my house. Pisces was already in the car. And Squeak was like, hey, like, we're gonna meet this guy or whatever, and he has some weed. Whatever, right? So we had drove to this neighborhood, and her neighborhood, and we had met up with this guy. We went to his apartment. I wanna say he was a pretty average dude. Like, he was really chill. I think he said he was about like 21 at the time, which is weird because like I'm 21 now, and you would not catch me hanging out with like 16, 17 year olds, but he was, because like I'm only probably like a week older than Squeak is, and Pisces ass was probably around like 18 or 19 at this time, but the dude was 21. So we hang out with him at his apartment for a bit, which now that I'm looking back, it's probably not his apartment, because like he didn't want to smoke in the apartment, but nobody was there. It was really weird. So we hopped in his car and we drove to the leasing office of the neighborhood. Now, mind you, I had like one of those gut feelings. You know how like when you have a gut feeling, but you don't want to be the one bringing bad vibes to shit, so you're just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep this to myself. Like, don't do that shit. I know that every time on a day-to-day basis when I drive through this neighborhood with people, there are always cops at the leasing place or whatever. But at this time, there were not any cops. So, are you gonna focus today? Aren't any cops. We ride up there, chill in the car, and we roll up. It's the guy, what are we gonna call the guy? We'll call the guy, Tom, okay, Tom. Tom is in the front seat, Pisces is next to him, and me and Squeak are in the back seat, right? So, Tom rolls up a J, and we're smoking, and literally right in the middle, like after each of us took a hit of the blunt, Tom starts giggling, and I'm like, what's so funny?
Oh, well, this is a dirty J.
And at the time, y'all, I was not really experienced with anything like that, because, you know, my first party, I was only 16, so like, I wasn't really experienced. I didn't really know what the fuck he was talking about. But Pisces' ass is just like, oh, really? That's what's up. I'm just like, what the fuck did we just do? And then Squeak is quiet, as always. That's why her nickname is Squeak. And she's just quiet, right? So I can tell that she doesn't know what's going on either. So I'm just like, so what does that mean? And Pisces just looks at me, back at me like, bitch, you could have texted me that if you didn't know what it means, because now you making it look like you, because like Pisces would always lie for people, for me and Squeak, and lie and say that we were older than we were. So like she was looking back at me like, bitch, like you're giving yourself away right now, like what the fuck. I didn't care, bro. I was just like,
Okay, so like, I put some,
snow.
I put some snow in this blunt. I'm just like, oh, okay. And you know me, peer pressure, 17, whatever. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep smoking this. I've never done that before, but okay, whatever. Because at the time I was experimenting with drugs and I have done other stuff. So I was like, well, I guess this won't be any different. Mind you guys, don't, like, drugs are fucking bad, okay? I'm sober now, drugs are fucking bad. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. We're smoking, talking. Then all of a sudden, I see a car pull up and it's a fucking Impala. So I'm just like, y'all, there's a cop pulling up. And what do we call him? Tom. Tom is like, no.
oh no, it's not a cop, it's not a cop.
And I'm like, it's an Impala. Pisces is like,
That's a real common car.
sure enough, this nigga had the lights turned on the dashboard. It was a cop. And I'm like, oh fuck. Like, I'm so fucked. Like, my mom is gonna kill me. I'm gonna get in trouble. This is gonna be the first time I ever got in trouble. Like, I'm just like, fuck. But I'm not freaking out. I'm just in the backseat and I'm just like, but mind you, while the cop was pulling up, because I did not care. I knew it was a cop. And I had the J in my hand. So I literally, when the car pulled up, I was like, yup. Put that shit out on something in the car. I was like, yup. Put it under the seat. I was like, yup, that's a cop. I put the blunt out once I saw the Impala. I didn't, cause I was tired of ignoring my gut. The lights come on and I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, whatever, dude. Like, it is what it is. Like, there's no use in trying to freak out, whatever. Tom's ass was freaking the fuck out. Tom was freaking out. Like, he's in the front seat like,
Oh my god, my license is suspended. I just got a DUI. I don't even have a license. This isn't even my car.
bruh, what the fuck? And mind you, something that I did leave out, before me, Squeak, and Pisces met up with Tom, we had been drinking. But back then I was not a big drinker or whatever, like I was more of a smoker. So Pisces and Squeak were drinking most of the alcohol, right? But Pisces was drinking the most alcohol. So Pisces is crossfaded at this point because we had just smoked. Like, because when I had put the blunt out, it was probably like this big. So, bruh, okay, so then the cop pulls up, y'all. The cop pulls up. Tom rolls down the window, a big ass cloud of smoke just smacked this cop in his face. And Tom is just like,
Hey officer, how can I help you tonight?
Hi, how are you?
What's the meaning of this?
Tom just looks at him like,
Look. I'm not even about to play these games with you. I know that y'all got weed in here. I'm gonna need to see y'all IDs.
oh, mind you, I don't know how he couldn't tell that the J was dirty, because like usually, like it smelled so bad, like it smelled like burning plastic in that bitch, like, but I don't know. But once he asked for the IDs, like Pisces started getting belligerent. Like, and I'm just, bruh, okay, so Squeak is being quiet as fuck next to me, right? And I'm just sitting there like, and Pisces is in there like,
Why do you need to see our IDs? Why do you need, we're not driving, why do you need to see our IDs?
and then Tom is just like, shut
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop yelling at him. I'm so sorry, officer. I don't know what's going on. Shut the fuck up.
like, and I'm just sitting in the back like, bruh, this is a train wreck. Like, why am I here? Why am I fucking here? The officer takes all of our IDs. I didn't even have a driver's license yet, so I gave him a fucking Florida State ID. And Squeak is quiet as fuck, just like. But mind you, I feel like Squeak was being quiet because her mom is like in the military and she's got off so many fucking times with shit. So she really wasn't even bugging for real. But Pisces was being so belligerent. So once the cop took our IDs and he went back to his cop car, Tom or Tim, whatever the fuck I called him, was freaking the fuck out. He was like,
Why are you being belligerent? You want us to go to jail? Do you understand what was in that blood? I don't even have a car. My license is suspended. What the fuck?
You stop being a little pussy. You stop being a little fucking pussy and stand up for yourself.
I'm just like, Pisces, shut the fuck up.
Why did I be telling me to shut the fuck up?
just like, this is not the fucking time. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, please. Like, cop comes back to the car and he's just like,
all right, all y'all check out, but your license is suspended.
and Tom starts crying. Tom starts crying. He's like, look,
I live right up the street and I just wanted to chill with these girls and I shouldn't even be out here. I know I'm the adult in the situation. I shouldn't even be out here with them.
and then Pisces hops in and is all like,
No, you're not gonna apologize to him. Who the fuck are you? And
I'm just like, oh my fucking God, like, can you please shut the fuck up, like, please. And the cop was like,
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna search this car.
mind you, I had put the blunt out underneath the seat, and then the liquor that we were drinking was in like a Gatorade bottle. So I'm just like, dude, shut the like, he's gonna search the car, we're fucked. So Squeak is just next to me like, fuck. And I'm just like, and I patted her on the leg like, shut up, bitch, shut up. And dude, so then the guy keeps crying, and then but then the cop was like,
And then you back there
pointing at me, he was like,
your name isn't even showing up in the system. Is this a fake ID?
and I'm looking shook because my ID isn't fake. Like, it got my real address, my real date of birth, all that shit. Like, it's real. So I'm just like, no, but I am from out of state, so maybe that's why it's not registering. Like, I'm from New York, I'm not from here, like, maybe that's why. Mind y'all, I have lived here since I was 9 years old. Like, I'm lying my ass off. And he was just like,
Alright, so I'm going to let you guys go because we catch people smoking up here all the fucking time. But do y'all two girls have another car that y'all can drive? Because he cannot drive. He can't drive. I'm about to make him park his car right here and he's gonna walk back to his house because I checked his little license. He lives in here. So do y'all have a ride?
Squeak was gonna take her mom's car or we were gonna spend the night there, but I wanted to fucking go home. Like, I was over it. So Squeak was like, yeah,
I have a car, I'll drive us. Whatever.
first word she said all fucking night.
Yeah, y'all can go.
Mind you, before we got out the car, because he was like, let me go get y'all license and stuff out the car. Bruh didn't even give a fuck. He got his flashlight and was shining through the fucking windows. So Pisces starts yelling.
You're crooked as fuck. You're crooked as fuck.
I'm like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up.
No, because he's being crooked. He said he wasn't gonna search the car, now he's searching the fucking car.
And then Tom was just wiping tears off his face. He's like, look.
I don't even care no more, bro. Like, I don't even care no more.
Fucking being a pussy.
And I'm just sitting back here like, bruh, like, I just want to go home. Like, I don't even care. If he catches alcohol in this car, I'm gonna pin it on Tom. I really don't fucking care anymore. Like, after they searched through the fucking car and they saw there wasn't anything in there, the cop gave us back our IDs and stuff, and he was like, you know
what? I'm gonna go easy on y'all since I ain't see nothing in the car. Like, Tom, just drive your car home at least so all y'all don't gotta walk in the dark. You can't have these ladies walking in the dark over here. Like, drive the car to your house and then you guys can tip.
we're like, okay. He lets us go. As we're driving, Tom wants to do a complete 180 and just be like,
oh yeah, bro, that was crazy as fuck, bro, you know, but we kept our cool, blah, blah, blah.
and we all looked at him like, nigga, you were crying. Your eyes were still red and it's not from the weed. Like, you were fucking crying. You were scared as fuck. Like, don't be over here talking about, oh yeah, bruh, that was a close one, bruh, you know. But we kept our cool though, bruh. And then I'm just like, really, nigga? And Pisces for once didn't say anything. And then Squeak's ass, trying to be all cool or whatever, pulls the bottle from under the fucking seat. And she's like,
Yeah, we still got liquor, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Tom's face just looked so shook. Like, he was like, damn, these bitches had liquor back here too. Like, I would have been so fucked. So yeah, so then we went to Squeak's house, Squeak drive me home, whatever, and that was fucking that. So yeah, that was a time where I got caught by cops smoking weed. I never got caught a second time by cops for smoking weed before. I don't smoke weed today, so don't ask, but yeah, that was that. Moral of the story is, don't be a dumbass smoking weed in public places when you're not supposed to be. If you're not grown enough to have your own shit to smoking, don't do it. Like, stop that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell, and make sure that you're actually clicking the send me notifications box, or else YouTube is not gonna send you shit. I've even had people in my comments tell me that YouTube unsubscribed them from my channel. So just like every time you watch a video, make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button or that it's at least gray so that you're up to date. All right, guys, peace out. I'll see you next video. Bye.
Then put my bitch in the loft. Pull up and you gon' get off. We got some sticks in the loft. Your hoe told me I got the sauce. I fucked and told her get lost.